who say James Kwabena Bonfe bebrina friend of Kabila wabe cancer e studio ha sound so ena Eric Ej Deputy Regional Communications Officer Wabono Region inti ono Wabono Region Honorable Eric Opoku ewo Ahafo Region inti Eric Ej atenase ene udwani trim ewo Valco ewo Tema the new MD and chair eno mampanyin ebo ne din say onkonkoda sa adwumekuo no ano the Honorable Titus Ni Kwatei Titus Glover Daniel Ni Kwatei Titus Glover wabe cancer ewo studio ha remember nuanu me yakwaba na yede nkomo no ahyehye so Eric J bibi aboko de
obi yame adom na nso
adom ya
sa hoden ho
adom na nso
aja yame adom ba de wekes na mun kakra
bibi abe fine
me follow
nso ayefe
nyame go so she
honorable Eric Opoku
yeah me chia no ye mu bi mo de abane ejuma ye ni ya wa bona homoden wa ya brabom so nim say ono on titi same me boss so ya we fa
yes
yeah wa ye bi dam brong a for region there ye di nim de wa ya mai no sombo mai papa ono na no ye mantam so afo a emre bi so ya Sunday Asante region kura kan ho so wonhwe achi okay which is bibi wonimu and some of us ye wogidi mapa wonimu say nye de obeduru kura no wo no better days ahead
kese wakan
oh yes Eric Opoku that I know or a pillar in the party yeah
in the NDC
oh solid obi anim honorable Titus ni yonko no minim de obetimi aka fa na so oba ya o kasa won say people for no kra test o mo say o pen asem what can you say about Eric and the chief some of us they appreciate you ne e modern ba wa bone ya brabom egu so kai e be konso ne ase wani wonyam me ka fa na ho
but Eric J any attending canon James Kwabena Bonfe akwaba unia bibi aboko de
obi meje so
Ebacho page microphone ni maha.
Me da say ayi aseda ne ayi nkomma nyankopon. Na o my Ghana ye wo ensem ene anamon bebre tu. Ye mfa otan ani bre ene basabasa ye de ntokahunu enchichiri man mani nyi. The titi ye man yi ene say right from your foundations. Eye nkugo mra wo wafa se wudi nkuni mu abatu mu a nkugo mra wafa na miminya kwan mra eno na ede aya amanyo yemfa anya amanyo sem. Our politics has been filled with negativity, cynicism, pull him down,
pessimism.
Last year
is it not a feature of competitive politics?
No.
Now one failure no basically
when I say pessimism, but you see that's the point. That's the other way around, and I'll show you the American example. The first president of the United States, your friend George Washington, meboa. Unim say omushia point and I to no so abase onunye president of the then federal state, he wasn't present. It was Thomas Jefferson who rode his horse to his plantation to go and pick him that you've been elected the president. Eventually, and about three of them, Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Quincy, they all had their turns
as
presidents of the United States. Patrick, what can I be last year? Pearson or sign appreciation lectures, or say, virtuous, productive people produce good governance, strong infrastructure, and a dynamic private sector. And he said, we don't trust each other.
94.7.
Yabata radio say, you can say, Obi, make us say, Obi are making the mind say, what is he up to? I must be saying what I'm saying because I'm getting something from it. And it's a mean that we film with the Amen Casasa. And now says, I know, Tinti or Tisa, please, I and that's why I invoke me, Papa J. Kufor, Nikeja to bottom principle. We are all conformity, or who know what dress in our bar, officer was all conform. We aren't all the same. This country will not die. Obi, the world around us, and I will show you. And then, and I pay BBC, Israel, within the last 3 years, Omaya 5 different elections.
Mm-hmm.
And I pay Aminu can say there's a crisis going on in Israel. United Kingdom. What count to the number of prime ministers of Manya within the last the last 3 years?
3.
So what I say?
Mm-hmm.
United States of America, UK, they are going through IMF. And then we can say we need to know the times in which we live. First Chronicles 12 verse 32. This arrogant posturing, may way, both from people in government circles and outside government circles, must stop. Oh, we are seeing here. John C. Roberts, America for Chief Justice, and Okase, COVID-19 had pierced through our illusions of certainty and control. It has taught us that we are not in charge. Someone else is. Let's be sober. Obi, this government cannot be innocent of wrongdoing. They cannot, only human beings. But Uber organizing press conference, I can say everything this government has done within the past 6 years. As a disaster. Are you not part of the government with MPs in parliament who are part of the government? Now, dear Mama Nyabri Obi, there's a body called Movement for Accountability. You can just say IMF.
We are looking at 3 billion.
$1.8 billion. GRA. Yatrasiama, including state agencies. Says Kaya for Manase.
Through tax evasion,
money laundering, fraud, including state companies, big companies. GRA. Omo ankasa tro agiatum. CID, Directorate of the Investigations, Director General, almost what tro agiatum. And for Mamiti Wansana, ofri honmono as CID boss. Na edin ewuom no obi mebobo. Mate say that group has gone to court or they are on their way to court. I may try detail no nyambaye. I'm praying that they do. But we need to publish these things. And then we say, sir, Supreme Court decision be nearby. Now only on my when you brace one madam me send the text say, ya can't one open a Ghana, ya 30-day nation. No, I could say, someone
relative to the land.
Yes, yes, the Supreme Court decision.
Yeah.
I don't know more come and say, hey, before you guys were hearing of it. How can we live in a nation? Supreme Court made decision. We don't obey it. Lawless people, and we say we are law-abiding people. Yeah, understand? Obi, me person me di manusi say people in the political class, politicians, mo amukuta party politics, amuwo party dimu, particularly NDC and PP. The truth is that you measure the strict scrutiny of political parties. There are no political parties in Ghana. Patronage enclaves, Frakobo, win elections, and it's about patronage. Is that how you run political parties? Then discipline. And this is 4-year Congress. Do you know how much money a delegate took home? Between 20 to 30,000 Ghana cedis. Where did the money come from? In a broken economy.
Per delegate.
I am telling you.
But what is coming
and yes,
2,000 Ghana, and I said 20,000. 200 million per delegate. No, but that's outrageous.
What's it outrageous?
No, was it 20,000 Ghana per delegate?
They say 20 to 30,000. Some took away 30,000. The minimum is 20. I'm not. Why?
It was a proof.
Proof.
Yeah.
I spoke to some of your delegates undercover.
And I'm catch you 20,000.
You. Me say, who is saying hearsay?
And I was okay.
Me say me investigation. I conducted. Me say yes.
Investigation.
I conducted investigation.
Okay.
Obi, so I'm telling you that. Me link it to this. Our state is not that dire. It's not that poor. And a poor management of human relations and the
But who should do that management?
We, all of us.
How is that possible?
Go to Article 41, citizenship. Your duties. Obi, anytime you do hutro.
Yeah, but what would the citizen do about the list now?
The officers appointed at GRA, head of claims, head of taxes. So, or your citizen first, the citizenship duties, no, ever imposed on in his office capacity, no, will be required or she will be required to do more. Yan trust in master companies and for Munkodi. I investigations, I establish it. And say, wo de utria no, and so the amount penalty difference ne woman nie, tria, on tria, obiasu ninechi. And the ono or British Hadiano, on young citizen. Nipa na ono so or share so accountable no. Ono so young citizen. That's what I'm saying. And again, say yeah righteous and I say yeah attempted. It may not be perfect. Say yeah perfection.
Yes.
But you're making effort to say be citizens. You be or my papa.
James, so I mean now say I'll come back to you. Briefly, remember Honorable Daniel Nikwate Titus Glover Kwaba, and then I'll bring Eric J in Masaya Honorable Bibi Aboko there.
Osabon so to your turn. I didn't know what's it.
Oh yeah, Juba.
I didn't know what's it.
Oh yeah, Juba.
Me kill because I have me now what's it. I know yes.
Oh yeah, Juba.
Me singular.
Me yeah, Juba. So me kasama me ni me team and nti nyina ye ho ye.
Wo ye Ojoba.
Wo ye Ojoba. Wo ye Ojoba.
So wo ye de.
Adom.
Why feel patakarizo come.
Also kaftan ni jina na nice.
Me that's
me who picture be wo I think TV3 4 page on Facebook.
Me na me share me for
3 pieces ne omon pabo and it was a really nice picture.
Me so nim say me di hini was sankana.
Oh sir.
Me siambong na
e was
Sankana traditional area na the local district.
And odi hini so akuapem.
Akuapem mampo. Me asum ka hini Sankana Bernard Monaco.
Couldn't better grow.
Only Yami. They are the kingmakers. 7 men and what
they are royals.
They are royals, yes. In fact, the uncle, the dear, or the paramount chief of Sankana is Bernard's uncle.
And you only see him. Also, we are dying here.
Siambong na, king of the caves. According to history, mom, you know, those days, you know, say, yeah, but Chiomo slaves. So they fight to protect their own. Now, when you were old slave, if anything, caves, as ye omni slaves, merchants, no, ye proper mumbi. So they just pick you up and put you in the caves. They will treat you with herbs and everything. And you were here, not or share sa caves, no, so any independent with proper one. Many honorable Samuel, and you see in the same day, April 2019.
Honorable
Samuel. Former NLA.
NLA. Okay. Yeah, okay. The same day. And the Bernard Monane, Joseph Yamin, they are my kingmakers.
Joseph Yamin, national organizer.
Yes, he's a nephew to Bernard.
And Ofi Sankana.
Ofi Sankana? No. Ni Bernard, senior sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they are related. Now,
nice.
And you may, ya Bahamechia, my lawyer, future lawyer, very saying. Touch up with
Eric J.
Eric Niaji.
But Obi, please ask Honorable Titus, when is he taking up his position at Valco?
I'm here to meet my board.
Okay.
Yeah, and officially the minister will write to me.
Okay.
Then I'll meet the board. Then I'll quick start.
Oh, okay.
I'm going through the process. On the appointment, no, I go straight to the Minister for Lands and Natural Resources.
Okay.
On the supervising minister on Valco.
Valco.
I'm shared on 2 occasions. On the 7th and the last week Friday. So the process is ongoing.
Okay.
So I'll meet the board. Then the date will come. Then I'll set off.
Very well.
To go and study the current MC.
Very well.
And I pay.
Mr. Are you ready to fetch me? me don't for be birthday ne. Nka be ya Janu.
Okay, why no?
A friend of Fataya.
Fataya.
Yes.
Aziz.
Yes. Fatia Fatam Kroma Finia Minini didn't know.
Okay. Okay.
Me Kroma advocate strong. Kroma is a friend of
Office of the President.
Yes.
Yeah.
Personal assistant Nena would that.
Oh, okay.
Timemano.
Wait.
Bless.
Fataya Aziz.
Yes.
Or your man na Bema.
Oba Fatia.
Fataya.
Okay.
Wait. Me need some
happy birthday. Now I'm wishing you well. I'm saying I make agenda towards a parliamentary
seat.
Somewhere around Savlugu.
Savlugu
my wishing you well.
I wish
Savlugu.
I want your team.
Okay, much very well.
But
my mission
I can't mess around and say, so what I know beat your own country. Say, birthday cake, you know. More money refugee.
Money refugee.
Namini Ekosiisen crew. Yes,
very well.
Mami Suminchia Fatia. Man, happy birthday. Wait! Now, no pay namini Yami war. UTV.
Okay.
Oh no, your wild propaganda allegation. Now you can't or two for statement be or yeah. I was know about responsible mining. And that was a subject of discussion. It was sure no sort of pain. If Yami Anua, if you are quanta air cobe quite was one and
yeah.
And so be a defend or da. Ye the Galansia ye the excavator, then ye two Galamsey in the full glare of the police, the DC, and everybody. And Joka saying, na my yedin. Na Titus Glover dear Ozebonzo. Mean to mean Trawana and this in Chakushi, and you were right there. Me challenging to say, who chatro? I know you are lying. Because me Kaisa Wampenego Fado. A charging the MMDCs in all these Galamsey areas. Obia wouldn't name na Galamsey be air coso illegally. I won't persuaso, na won't do Juma or no become. So I did my check. Apparently, the MC for Bekwai, the districts, and Asadia Neva, Jensa, Ghana Gas, LA pipeline from the western region.
Okay.
All the way to what? Lawyer, Ghana Gas, LA pipelines from the western region. All the way near Yadeba Fadi district where Bekwai. Yellow pipes.
Yes.
And this excavator now, Yami, who or down so no muna yet to no. A gensa for a year Juma and the Ghana Gas. The new excavation, ye for Galamsey purposes. And the Hono, Sa Trona Wachano. We think. But Mine Juma ye from now who baby na ye Galamsia, Bomodia de Kutia. Help Akufado to fight the Galamsey. Because baby Akono, anoding. It was only Nakufado time. Galamsey ya ba Obia Kahubi because he has the opportunity to fight and correct those wrongs. They raise their hands in despair. Miami Senior, Collins Dowd Abreso, Inusa Fiseni Senior, they could not do anything under JDM. But Obia ba that's a coso, that's a kuditia. I was here Kabimano, Yabuano, Niam Kudiantia, the Yami, the Awukano dear. What one kind of credit. Na senior, member na meeting senior. I respect him so much. Very humble, up to the point. But in some baby okayano, I'm in any nyadwin. Hey, I mean senior Eric, opposition body. And I went from Frozano. Senior, what tell me? Oh, I come out.
So,
oh, Minkasa can say, but he looks good, you know.
Look good.
But said I'm going to tell him, no one's here, Casadian Obi, because I'm gonna say, Nessa. Because a Ghana, just a gin someone, but he looks good. I wish him well. Now, attacks Libya, okay, for Cocoa Board, no. And the woman favorable for opportunity to come back to respond to someone in Zambia, okay, for Cocoa Board, because I know when you is doing so well under Cocoa Board. They are doing so well. Now, Galamsey fight, you know, that has affected cocoa production, and your Cocoa Board, if anything. Inefficiencies and what about a human pursue who kai papa bi ose the cocoa farm Galamsey. It was topical on TV3. I was there be on your cocoa food biome. I said, because say, papa was a cocoa body de chere. And did now tree. Musa cocoa board a corner naso. And Nako Kasa, no say Galamsey on your biome. They even help him to revive his cocoa farm. Yet you should be. To replant fresh trees to help him to build up the cocoa production ne fumonti and some not seen a kind idea baby but you better detail FSC topics now with your mind we'll deal into it and make sure we address it
very well.
But Ghana is not a failed state under the NDC the way they want to paint Ghana and Akufo-Addo is never ever a failed state.
Mamenase, Honorable Daniel, ni kwate Titus Glover. Eric J, ma memra wo hona yen shase minim so we ni preliminary comment be episode 2 years.
Oh, that was no man can be
Ochia Eric.
So no man fans.
Oh, I am me papa prekope. Eric Opoku there.
He's a nice guy.
Obi enim, yeah. Obi. Me nua pani Kabila. And someone who can fire Yabatwa your coin no hono. Oni nyina so bia. Nti no kre bia enim. Nti uti ati ne wa. Na fa ne sesebe oka ne wa. No kre bia enim. So say o wadansi di e kire se ye koto aba obi tua 20,000 to 30,000. Asampa FM platform prove it here. There are a lot of parties in this country, and this is unkwan obetimi aka na this time. Once me penny me share from afar na me swakakra there, but me say addition na isuanti. Na me aye adom na nyina the same platform na kasa ne. By the way, congratulations for your doctorate PhD now akwa na from America ono onye okese. Obi ba dem pese me nua penny Kabila tiase ne say this is not the first time Okasa or Ghana. You have been money in him said the Okasa. And I know you in him said the Okasa. Into your toda on your balance kakra. Said the near tear could not no hate here no. And now me who says you need money be winning. My name, yes, sir, quite not count down so quite net. Any NDC we are our brothers, honorable titles. They now also share that address and now come.
Yeah.
Honorable, send me for one phone. One question I mebusa. Me say atade na eche na mu eduana. Because me she be that. And I'm ready we no tutu ni knife na.
Oyin this atade che.
Yeah.
Pembewura.
Oh, okay.
Salaga chief.
Oh, okay.
2019 I'm representing Pembewura.
Pembewura
Overlord over Pembe.
Quemby.
Yeah. Salaga yeah. And to be representing President 2019 in the inauguration of the assemblies, Salaga North, Salaga South assemblies, and the big pay courtesy on the fees. Now, Washisha Atadena to Wamami. Me do one or say, come on, my brother, this is yours. At least in the Musi Dunu, Eric, me too, me no me too.
Obi me who ya my friend. It was because a Congress a corner and annual, nipa be 8,600 and a coy. We be over tonight now because you tier 20,000 in the Kekanwa. Or multiply by that figure now. You are telling us that we paid around Nipa Nitria 172 million Ghana cedis. Certain things don't do that. You himself for now, Kabila and paying this for us and by Amen Kasasa. We all know. Obi. Ade ba kwa mediki aka. On say enra me hu say mfonyin bi ba bonten say mampeni Ekofo-Addo. Wa appoint nipa mensa e de omoko Electoral Commission. Won say mfoni no.
Yeah, 3 new commissioners now. What's wrong with him?
Obi de we o man no kono. Say yanhwe ama no kure ni anim.
Ekosiisen on Asempa FM.
Na ye ne said ye koni ye betoda no ye ntimi nka nipa se mokruma o.
Aden.
Mampeni Ekofo-Addo twa saboni bi ato ho a. Ebema Ghana democracy na ye bre yansen ye nya no. Anhwa na wahwi ye ne ma papa bi egu. Are very dangerous.
Say
Me kasaba minim dia me kamba.
no say be you.
And the way he's doing things no. Man yet to say to me no, e be di omunsemu for life. Kwame Nkrumah ji independence, kwa yetu na dia so no ni ha meboa. It is a politician near the 2 Michel nsemu. I was so say power will never be at your disposal permanently. It is a who take some decisions ya na wadwene o man no daache. E dey na ma me kan nsemu. Me hu nipa me nsa na ne ya mo appointment no. One person Owuma Apiahene menene na wosuane. Apiahene ye MPP communication team member. no MPP research team member 2020 election I told you on and no represent MPP regional IT director EC strong room you are not squad now no more or your lecturer at University of Energy UNE or chair IT director. He's a colleague coming in the radio so NDC MPP say now Emra ye can Electoral Commission amount for doubt to the credibility of Electoral Commission ni Jumo Omoye no.
On Ewosro.
Yes, onu nie ma send pictures na ma Jackson so show me obi ahwebi. The odi kan na Kofi Boateng on the MPP regional secretary. The otoso mienu na ya apia hene de ne ko Electoral Commission ne no. No a Tescom patron University of Energy. The otoso miensa ya mama afo. And me new penny lawyer tia ya boy deputy attorney general. Go back. No, you go back. Let me do something. Obana Wumuno, Faustina Obana Hene. She's the current regional minister. Where your space FM and I did this chat about it. That was when now the then regional minister Amakumi Richardson Ekon. Yes, mini a penny in Boateng at once. That was when
no, that's what parliament.
Yes, Brekum West. That was when Minya
yes,
because they dear Erani Ohuni or Mona say public college no cry for winning a pair. These are the people. These are the people. Apia in a many national platforms and many kabilati. Many honorable titles. Onune apia in Pope ni
on a set attire
on the say yellow no, they acquire yellow no.
Apia
yes, MPP Tescom program in Sunyani Une. They are transferring a Pope. On the Salah Mustafa Moko national election. So what sort of people are we dealing with now? And yeah, the election maybe
this man no say yellow has been
appointed to the Electoral Commission assembly can you already know Electoral Commission would do my dear within the crew man. NDC as a party cry or issues are raising for home. Civil society organizations account some Nadia Woya Anthony. Emra ye wo obi amenenete Moonlight FM e discuss voter register yo no ka say electoral MPP di omo support say ye de Ghana card nko abeko no ade echen ya ono no mampani ama na appointment say so ademu bu Ghana for say sebe ye mo sebe no but etoda won etoda ye niam ani bia ye nwene da achen o
94.7
obi so he wants to convince me say apia hene yeah, me name the radio so discussion. Uncle organize election men this in Nkunim. No, not to as fair-minded person. Is that what you want to tell me? Hey, man, penny Akufo do ye bi. Na say ni chechire o my Ghana na nka obeto so. When your presidential ambition, ye ka Ghana bakosema na wo be 49 years. What prayer nyame dia domone. Look at the mess you are creating.
In your point,
Obi, I am still making my point. I am not done.
Sir, I want to understand
my point in the say.
Yes.
We are in the systems here. The biggest opposition party in the country, any electoral commission, they be in because of GDA trust. Then that's sorry. You come out fishing out MPP communicators from memory region and many of panel ye discussion. No be catch yes abane dey enim na ye kwa kwatu ni 2024 no omo na ye referee omo kwahwe so mampeni say be Ghana for ye nyimi yo. And Obi, let me say this, the civil society organizations ye hwemo nana no muslimi for eto de amo freye mo mane politicians mo freye hwemo Christian Council ye hwemo Catholic Bishop Conference ye hwemo Pentecostal hwan ye hwemu nyina because this is the time e was some kind of crazy mampeni na why tyrant in our country. Why? What is going wrong? Opa Dr. Bosman Nasari Oti University of Ghana the same agenda na no ye kan ye wan fie
yeah
me ba the same agenda time and wakasa
the same agenda
me say Dr. Bosman Nasari University of Ghana. Obi anim dey on the test come for you. Who doesn't know? Who doesn't know?
Not on the test come for you.
No change patron cause no change test come member.
But he has denied that. There is no
so be denied.
Na say we dey no the proof.
Me see obi deny.
O dey me ba. Papa we dey the proof about. Who was similar pictures of
Obi me ba. Let me make my case me ba.
Enya wo ba na o see
me see who doesn't know Dr. Bosman Nasari.
And me
unim na me nim.
Eric. Papa, wait, you the proof, Abba. Nobody is disputing the proof. But Manasari, they will proof.
Obi, my make can hear me make us out. We are Mona Mupe proof. Kabila Tia or Bonnie Sidemukan Semse, ye tia 200 million. Oh, subjecting to straight proofs on Famra.
Eric J.
Don't go there.
Eric J.
Don't go there.
Eric J.
Don't go there.
Eric J.
Stop it.
Eric J. Relax.
Stop it.
You don't have the
power.
Eric J. Relax. The fact that when you be only just over Eric J. Relax. I'm giving you time to talk.
No.
Obi, stop it. Don't repeat it.
Obi. And your man are yanning. Obi, so are you telling me, say, Yako Electoral Commission? Na Apiahene, IT Director, in charge of Electoral Commission, no betray and Yememua. NDC Yajin Munya Kesene. Obi, I thought I am for Fians and Yajumo. Young na is yadi. But dear, you a tried knowledge. Hey, Ubet me Eric J. Samitia na many Kabila, many penny titles, Motia Yenini. No, Chinebi. NDC Ababemu. Near say Electoral Commission staff will be more pension to the Nipa for Frogwema. Obertina Minia Penny Samijan fee. Edwige Tamakulu. Eric J. Felix of Uzuka Chena Mampini Mahama Pound say. Dr. Sribo Kweku call retirement in tea. Kwanako ye is easier. Obi, and Kadena Nipa Bekan
on Asempa FM 94.7.
Okay, so you had more Electoral Commission.
Yeah, but no, you can't replace him.
There be may say retirement in a bimukwa. I don't know. Said on yes, Asem can make a mebo for Kabila Metiasia. I know memoir. Me say yes, because you defend everything here in favor of Commission and MPP. That's Kabila. Yeah, by minimum Diobeka. So what I am saying is, the Electoral Commission, Mampini Akufo-Addo, we are no. Are you telling us to say transparency bet me prevail our next election away anymore now? Apia hene. Hey, na mo dia na mo ye. Obi.
Okay.
Obi, yeah, can you say ya? Yes, say ya kwatre kwasa.
Your point is well made.
Politicization of state institutions na ya na. Is so serious. Another institution. NCC. National Commission for Civic Education.
And also
ya pound no. Simon Ofuria Metepe. No ye lecturer e Ofuria Technical University.
Pound so onye den
on na ekoye head NCC wo.
So
on na wo ho sisi a. Nyo na wo ho. Ana ho ne den.
This lady.
Oh yeah,
David Nyabotre. Kathleen Adi, unim Kathleen.
No, check NCC. Any no na head na nkasa no.
And the NCC and maybe you have to because NCC they Kathleen Adi na.
There be am say check. Oh, they check. They make I'll send you pictures ne another videos and also MPP vice chairman.
The intro no ya na case.
Oh, there be say Kabila ba yehu ni intro. Intro.
Obi, you come to us Ekosiisen in my case ana.
Oh, na me ba yes say o kasa na
ba Eric. Maybe Hold on. Maybe a different agency you would have to cross.
Okay, I'll prove.
SCC there Kathleen Adina.
Chief CEO there.
Yeah, he's being paid as deputy there. I don't know.
Yes, and I'm saying I'll prove it before you. Obi, don't worry. Yama make a way in an say. See you there now. Obi, they make a in say. Bible say wadi na ho kwan ye ni na ne fatai what am I say some ni obi kwa kobobo obi anim se de obi ne o ma hene kwabena sante ayonko fatie ni menua Dominic si ye bo ane producer se de o motie na ye kokoduru ho ne ye se ye pe independent referee ana se linesman kro be gina line aso se tenene ne de Dominic akogina ho na o ma hene gina mfimfini di referee. This a meeting better than fine because
okay. Eric, I think largely your point is well made.
You've messed up our economy. Don't mess up our democracy. See, they make
Eric,
you've messed up our economy, but don't mess up our democracy.
Eric,
value.
Eric J. And you're turning can Ekosiisen in higher Sempa 94.7 FM. Now let's
say who might find to respond to their Eric.
Why you have a response?
You don't expect me to sit down for him to pour invectives.
Hold on. The microphones are live. You
don't expect me to sit here. Eric, come down.
The microphones
you
are
expect
live.
me to sit here unconcerned? Na Eric atutun sema kasa anu share kasa enda from describing the president as a tyrant, describing the president as somebody who has messed up and all that. Again, I will not allow him to go scot-free. In as much as we are quite say yes, we are quite say we will speak to defend the president. Anambwa. Na President Kufuor Kabila can say this here papa reference bi o si ayi kejetia tutubutum
who now addressing us now
o se we are Kufuor kejetia tutubutum who ya pickpocket who we are there and who will be our address your bano who say nipa no stand out here. You understand? And this for munka makoma ntomuyam. What is here? The question is, aso ekwanya base o mampeni Akufo-Addo officially serve vacancies nana. That's number one. Number two, se sebio MPP ni a MPP ni supporter was a communicator. Oya garani. Osabonso. Me see sebi gentleman na Eric Boni dino. So MPP nindi share kra. Is he a Ghanaian?
Yeah, but say Okata when is here and imagine 7 years back if a similar appointment was made, a known NDC person to the East,
Eric,
would you have said what you're saying now?
I don't have a problem.
Really?
You know why? Because elections are won at the polling station. From day one, the printing of all ballot boxes, the party representatives, ballot papers, party nyaso obia wo nyaso e wo printing house wo. Ya printing here dodo na ya printing nyina no ya tell anamu ya treasury 94.7 what trade here ya massive free printing house no ni ya de ba all the regions whatever the nya ya de kire de ko ya de bedu police station hono a party nyina so nyina no omo hobi. Now in the morning of election day ya free wa ni ya chiche all police centers are the party representatives are there to receive ballot papers eba. Ya kai yeso so a dia yatete dia machine no BVD machine no ebe capture nyina no. You look at it and you compare to actual as yatete nyina. And all these things are captured in the pink sheets. And the letter commission for the titular there Jinaduka Mensa and ni colleagues of war and the Yabatum and the Mobia Ghana election send your mama maybe you can't answer no or say they have inherent instruments. They have inherent instruments to check every election in this country. And please, Eric, in as much as who are quite our better wajeno, baby, what do you know? For me, so qualification. Naso mampeni di ejuma shall say, baby, you can as a partisan because you cannot go and be doing politics at the letter commission.
But how do you guarantee that?
You cannot go and do politics there. How?
How do you guarantee that?
And then be partially say that he knows himself. He knows himself. What I say, of course, he's a sympathizer of MPP. Now we got the electoral commission. Now we party colors echo. You can't do that. You cannot do that. To say me, yamami appointment. Obi, I'm a known NPP person.
Yeah.
Let me call Vakwa. Let me call politics. I cannot do that.
Yeah, but the situation is different. I mean,
Obi, I cannot do
electoral
that.
commission rule, no ne Valco rule.
So that's it. Is it because I'm a political face? I'm a political figure. I'm a political figure. And it's because I will need the NDC people there to help me to deliver.
Is it the same as EC?
What does here? And then I make picture and say, what done for Nana Wunyana Yaman appointment? He cannot go and do MPP activities at the electoral commission.
But the point is, could the president have named another person on your politically exposed for a sensitive position like that?
Well, reasons are present at the appointment here. Appointment yenim. Na Mikai said on the 20th of December 2016. I mean, few weeks I had best President Kufuor touch on it. into office, you know. Ex-President Mama, or your appointment be to the Shraj, NCC. Or your few weeks, I think just about 2-3 weeks into the swearing in of President Akufo-Addo to Shraj and NCC. Why didn't he leave it?
Were they politicians?
They are not politicians.
I'm talking of a politician going to.
They are not politicians. But you are judging the gentleman wrongly.
Not wrongly. Equally
Oh, Nachi.
Eric,
is he? Kejeti asubano ano. Kejeti asubano ano. Who will be to do address kama ekono. Who can also your crop for? I may have an open mind. The fact of MPP politician, that's your man appointment, does not mean so politics war. Elections are won at the polling station. And I know the NDC, they have machinery on the ground. So let us all do what is right and police the ballots. That is all about that.
Okay.
By the would you the Eric? You are a young politician. You're very careful. Sometimes your language, Mukasa, any before Kasa, Samin, you are my lawyer. And you Kasa, Kasa be a
yeah, but
it didn't be all the fact for the yet. The moment but I have respect for him. I respect John so much. And some videos so now we didn't be there to Akufo-Addo Obusi Mwumpe. Obi, President Akufo-Addo, and the Busenia on Bana. Sababe. But you come to national radio and sometimes the way you describe the president, the way you vilify him, the way you insult him, it is not the best, Eric. Please, okay. You are a young man.
Honorable Titus,
you are a young man.
I think your point is well.
But yeah, criticize here, young shots and criticize, but let us not young Kasabia and yet. Ebefo.
Medase. James, quickly on Asemwe ni Yamra Yemen issue, so me patch up.
Obi. Me pasa me put you on record. Na minia Eric J. Otiase said or no akan no. Sebi enye ne na me hyase akasa. Nti obetra na o kasa se munim se enne de me mpemu asem NDC asem to imply say first na menemo ye mo member mpo ana say menemo na adwene obibia mu na nena ma oh but what say enne de unim say
me wa ha opa ma menka de
kan yo kan no wo say me mpemu asem
obi me say emre bi atwa mu no ni enim say de okasa ena ne yenim said your kasa in reference to your waban mu ana obahye ye de anya aka na woka no and then yes aneti who doesn't know.
Okay,
continue.
Okay, James Twaso.
Nti obi enye asem foforo say I've placed it on record. O party antecedents may come what you say ne mona mutu amamu a na me gidie wom PMP administration under President Hilary Liman. Minyi ni se mama nyuku no kra sebi ye kase ye ka no kra pa ye chechire no amanyuku a owogidie. I've said that publicly enye baako enye mienu. That notwithstanding, I have so many respected persons within your party. I mean no mu kasa ya adwene ewo amanyosem including your chairman. Me offer I said do ketia wa can publicly say only on my medina there, but not on NDC lines. I have Erica J. I've had very personal relations with you, irrespective of your views. I disagree with you, but I don't have any personal hatred or personal say me no be. No, I'm above that. That's not the issue. And also just say more can say na say ma more can sebi me as I say me come adwene fa ho a me nka obi
Ekosiisen
asma me kan say
Asempa FM
mo ye mo congress me ne mo dan kasaye and some of them those I spoke to told me what they took.
No cannot be substantiated. Yes,
I have not gone to say for a fact I'm alleging or establishing say chinchina I don't know. I made a statement that it was based on investigation I conducted with some of your delegates. Did I say I was generalizing? People took that much. Are you going to sit here and tell me, say, one more catch him, say, 20,000, 10,000, 30,000? No, it didn't happen.
Yeah, but how do we know from maybe it is this year?
But what I'm saying, what I'm telling you is that I took a study based on Nkomo and Emily Omudi. You can say, and you're verifiable. Okay? But have I put it up there as a generalized statement and say, verify? I do the idea say you me. Now me kwakotwe your friend say me adanse fo aba. E bi omo weba. But say me new ka kire me say ye call your congress ye ntua sika kura dia. And now ka kire me say ye ntua. Now you are telling me say oh me can say be a 2,000 be dia. Any day allowed. Any day allowed.
You can wait.
Any day allowed.
You can wait.
2,000 any day allowed. Obi Electoral Commission. You're consistent. 2015. You set up commission. I friend Electoral Reform Committee. It was the first of its kind. Dr. Frejanane, chairman. Members of the commission, Reform Committee. Edina Mebubui. Madam Miss Georgina Puku Amankwa, deputy chair of the commission, but not the chairman for this committee. Mrs. Rebecca Kabuki Ajalo. No, a member of the EC, say 4 other commission members, no, not Okano. Mr. Johnson, I said, Ketia, now a general secretary of NDC member. Mr. Kwabna J. Ajapon, member, not a general secretary of MPP. James Kwabna Bonfe Jr., member, Satan Nami was CPP mu. Mr. Enin Kofiado, member, YPP. Dr. Ransford Jampo, number professor. I no representing Mr. Kwesi Jonah, member IDEC, Mr. Franklin Odro, CDD Ghana. The secretary to this committee was Mr. Christian Usupare. The consultant on the year Jumano, and his lordship, this Supreme Court Justice, Paul Gabriel Paman.
Okay.
Yes. Not that time, no a consultant to the not as a
committee, no.
He was the legal consultant to the committee. Among anyama you consider a appointment of members of EC. You can say there was a suggestion say the EC appointing no and yen very no. Committee no you didn't come here at the running for no etu funano. Here was a recommendation. The committee recommends that the current mode of appointment should be maintained, with the proviso that the president, the appointing authority, should undertake broad consultation with stakeholders in selecting or appointing commissioners. In addition, the Council of State, because they are appointing commission members now, as Article 71 office holders, as in line with Article 70. Article 70 no, I say Council of State may be advise the president. In addition, the Council of State, which advises the president on appointments, should also broaden their consultation before advising the president. Me, I can understand the Eric Kano. Say, who you be a nim, nim se oye MPP member. Say, onko ye Electoral Commission near. Mebusa say, I the one you be ana. But the danger also in there, they say, and so be a member of a political party, or lose the right, so bring your appointment to a certain agency like that. That's another question we can ask. Enti Konyane Bese Ahai, as I say, Tassino by Jemba. The a woman soon say, commission no, Sabi a 7-member commission. And then
is it the case that 3 aqua retirement? Who have to be replaced?
The president cannot appoint persons to replace members who are already there.
Okay.
And I knew, sir, Mr. Agriffin, and Hajia, and then another person. I'm sure, sir, one more time I assume.
How many years? Like Udin Fiesayana?
No, one more commission members. No more, their tenure is tied to him, say. Magistrate courts, and I said, okay. I'm saying no, 65.
65. Okay.
And commission
intermediate magistrate court, maybe high court or court of appeal.
And I 60. But
boss, a bit my high court.
terminals with some of them.
Okay.
And that one more 4 other members of the commission. Executive heads, no, I think chairperson no tied to an appeals court judge.
Sure.
And 2 deputies, no, almost the tied to high court.
High court. Okay.
Conditions of unity. Which age some microphone retire now and no more retire.
Okay.
But the point is that Senkomotamun Sonya and Yadia appointment.
Sure.
Obi me, my attitude about the EC issues, and I've maintained it. I've sat here and disagreed with EC before. But the point must be made clear. Article 46. Emma EC no ho kwan say utu no fo obefa opeswa onfa. But they make an say. They are not subject to the control of anybody. And say obi be say
on a
7-member commission nipa
94.7
or no any decision, especially when a chairperson now. And Eric Mamenkayo. Time MPP 42 omoni see Charlotte says so. Me, I was in defense of the commission at that time. I had a voice in this country. Consistency. EC asem and American say, I don't know this person you are talking about, but I will also not throw off the concern that you are raising. But concern now we raising, is it coming at the right time? And what can be done now? Usiamra, you know, se bibia kosuna se eya there are avenues in law. I will be to me so they are correct. Say yan two sana mono, and then send me all money a can. Yen susunka, ye bet me a caddy, but yen susunka. If you say, Obi, I didn't make us and say undermine your electoral process now. Near to 2 electoral commissioners here, a bit high. Now, me the way point with the mouth. Proposal 18 of reform committee work. Provisions in the regulations to establish the inter-party advisory committee, defining its role and functions. There was a proposal that Isinokrano, IPAC meeting na yekono. Yen fam rantachi. Natie hanu. I say, the IPAC mechanism is a unique tool that has served Ghana well. It has been resorted to iron out differences between the EC and its stakeholders, including political parties and CSOs. It also oils the cooperation between the EC and political parties that is required for the efficient discharge of the EC's mandate. Here is where the emphasis is. Yet, because it is informal, this is 2015, the EC tends to ignore some concerns raised by IPAC, where it finds it convenient to do so. It has led to problems with registration of voters and elections in the past. If IPAC is backed by legislation, the EC cannot disregard its views on important matters. This was the background. And you do so recommendation. The committee recommends that the IPAC should not be legislated upon. However, by administrative arrangements, the EC should institutionalize it with regular meetings of not less than 6 times in a year, aside emergency meetings. Formal meetings of IPAC should be taken and kept as part of records of the EC. Now here is where it's important. I say, the EC needs to strengthen its relations with political parties. They are the main stakeholders of the activities of the EC. Yet, there is frequent friction in their relationship, which breeds suspicion. Suspicion, I mean, it has always been there. EC needs to solicit the cooperation of political parties to enhance the achievement of its objectives without compromising its independence. Eric,
Kabila, mami known NDC person back one to say Eric Ejea, John Mahama, and Atama was in the Electoral Commission back.
Oh, bye.
Mamba.
Dear Mikai, now,
Miss Mamma back.
Dabi, Nadia Mikai.
I say he appreciate your. So say he appreciate your concern.
Now, Eric, as someone who said, Makasa Erica, John Mahama Yebida, and Atamis Yebida. Did I say that?
Okay, then let me.
No. So, what was the basis of your question? What were you asking me?
Because he agreed with your concern, but he had
and I gave another view.
Another view.
Me and my papa Banti. Me, I was running for parliament for Kintampo. I'm my father's son. Yes, me papa the DC denti. And then I missed me by pre-MP. Were they fair to me? Come on.
Okay.
But the point I'm making,
Yes.
the point I'm making is this issue about friction, this money, it has been there. What I was coming to say, IPAC is a platform where political parties go and express their issues. Now, me kai pass me offers educated and catch them say, IPAC no crano. Your team are parties are one need representation for parliament. And how can anybody say party say any parliament? Or Marco Kasab for IPAC and as an electoral commission they have no business doing that. 2, my boycott to IPAC as a political party. How do you want the electoral commission to cooperate with you? Meaning, so the Matisse Peace Council has made National Peace Council.
Yes.
Woman making effort. Say impasse be a war NDC any electoral commission term no be resolve. What has happened to it?
And I say don't catch us omo train electoral commission because omo no ba omo ho any NDC for a meeting. Omo ni MPP ni NDC share a meeting. Aka electoral commission ebe join meeting no ECMI.
Peace Council for.
Yeah, Peace Council they are making.
Only Peace Council for Kasa.
Many Johnson na see don't catch.
So that's his view. I'm saying that
sure.
Peace Council initiative no. We must hear from Peace Council
where they've got into very well. Kabila
but to conclude, no, Bobby. Yeah, electoral commission. Yeah, pay. Even the commission members cannot call elections for someone who has not been elected by the people of this country. And I want to repeat this statement that the BMA say in this age and time, I want information age. Eric Ajay. Ya into abamano. Is intimate for elections in man da. Or ya, ye ne hobe pantuma. Asipen 1996 impo ne nyanya abefo no. Rebecca do tell you about isi ka say on the winning war. I was west for gon sabre no. High court and say sade na oye no wati. Elma ya expunging the and free electoral commission records mu say or a member of parliament.
Parliamentary records.
So they make Kenya say isi betumi ati otia.
There is a cure.
And of course, if president saw your appointment, not say any appointment, no any well, on so long as it has not breached the constitution, there's very little anybody can do.
Obi, good evening. I am Sir Amwa in Sunyani. Respectfully, President Nana Akufo-Addo has sworn into office 3 members of the Electoral Commission of Ghana. They are Reverend Ekwia Ofori Boateng, Salima Ahmed Tijani, and Dr. Peter Apiahene. The appointment is in line with Article 43, 1 and 2 of the 1992 Constitution, which states that, quote, there shall be an electoral commission, which shall consist of a chairman, 2 deputy chairmen, and 4 other members. The members of the commission shall be appointed by President under Article 70 of this Constitution. Please, Article 44 of the 1992 Constitution defines the qualifications of members of the office. Eric Ajay should tell me the unconstitutionality of the appointment. Please, where was Eric when Amadou Sule was appointed as a commissioner to the EC? But say Amadou Sule was not a known.
Amadou Sule had risen through the EC. He was a member of the commission.
Say Amwa or
MPP communicator.
Sunyani. Oh, okay.
Okay. Would the bank say on your communicator, Samia, yes, you could be referee.
And they were in the
bank. I left the bar.
Unimno.
I know him. Catch us and say you should leave the bar because we are young guys.
Obi, one was there. Eric, me can't say the concern now. Always, I he didn't.
Obi, what am second thing? My main family penny cat and
now the own cat mo. I said, don't get away.
Mekasa. Aban, you better about upon there, you better about.
Okay, I mean, or time in this one.
The carter, yeah. Me, I mean, your penny cabinets or say report of Electoral Commission, Electoral Reforms Committee.
Mameka we mwa commission. When Dr. Farijan, oje your report as more catcher. Or say young guy say report there, Diabaro, a subject.
Uti.
Number from Bupi.
Satan, one another commissioner.
Electoral Commissioner, Dr. Farijan. He was a
me Kaipa, Obi. Once I share the members of the Electoral Reform Committee.
Committee.
Menu Penny Kabila Boy and Bimu Electoral Commission. Ejuma for political parties representation. Anything na Kabila ho. Kwabena Japan ho. Asi Dunketia ho. Civil societies, normal representation needed. Anything na Dr. For example, Mumu Ura Kwasijo na IPAC. We Electoral Commission then and no yes city. Me pa.
Yes.
No yes city. And until who say IPAC Jumedi hu here. In 2015 tie me pa. Enti oma these political parties na kwenya. Ema civil societies na kwenya. Sa Ghana for your Kasafa electoral reforms when then was they should sit as parties and independent minded people CSOs near the almost on Febibima. But understand you know
Ekosiisen on
because energy means somebody no catch you straight. Say IPAC and on this is in your binding. Who doesn't know? It is only me need Juma. Now when I remember Juma, you know. O catch them say Juma no cram me the bemono. Me oyo one you who here. Who be sani any partner. And baby Anna Kabila first you know can or say Kabila be home me first partner can maybe I can kind and person use
appointment of
person use different page yeah
oh appointment
and when good Obi appoint a report now 2015 Kabila mokoye ho adwuma no na then IE na Jane Mensah head no na ka ho Dr. Lawrence for example and represent and IPAC Dr. Jonah and represent NDC Uresi Dunketia CPP Minu Penny Kabila. Now as a Kabila analysis we are na mystery. Kabila say party a ebetu liman PNP guye ni buafu no. Na party ebetu wona na Kwame Nkrumah party guya ama o party na gu no. We are happy being with them. Hey Kabila I'm forcing him about some Ghana.
Any party tradition.
We say tradition. Tradition now. A say Kwame Nkrumah na Kabila worshiping no. So believing or young Nkrumahism needed then now okano. Hey,
Obi.
Let me where you come. Obi.
By party.
Don't correct me. Don't correct me. Kabila,
I told you that any party tradition.
UP tradition for now. Ombewo danko abuzia dombo no. Omo na nanom. E say Kwame Nkrumah Ghana. Honorable, you get your time.
No.
He's going to run too. He's going to run too.
Hold on.
But you come.
So
I'll
give you time.
If I say I will leave it, I will flirt the UP.
And I'm saying the Kabila we know.
Oh, James.
We say the Kabila we know. When it is your choice. But me say the Kabila we know. So a Jim Nkrumah Edi said the Meji Yesu di no. Or said the Anina Nanom Nkrumah bra boy basa you two na ban gu ye no. Ne ho nye na she said do beto aso. That is Kabila for you. Baby, let me go by what he read. Or say, Kabila, you get your own time.
James.
Kabila, no.
I won't let you
Kabila,
assassination. I want people to know who is
Kabila
more than me.
Because you can't say what PMP.
Erica J. Don't let us dwell on this. Kindly, officer, kind of. James, trouble. James Kwabena Bonfe, me patronya abotre.
I will let you have it. I don't know what's the meaning of that.
Erica J. Without the book.
What are you saying?
And I'm saying,
James,
no, but if you are certain
people are listening. Mama, ye listeners. Let's have one person speak at a time. Kabila, we then you come in. Why? Oh, BBR, you can put it down. Erica J, Kasa meet you.
But don't attribute
James Kwabena, you are here. Inti or your attribution be an you will be given the opportunity to react. Brad, the opposite reading this one. Don't let us dwell on that.
Obi ABM. The report na me Jeffrey Menu Penny Kabila Hono say appointments of members of the EC should be should be with the prior approval of Parliament. Over background now, I say concerns have been raised about the current mode of appointment of the chairman, the deputy commission chairpersons, and other members of EC.
it has been argued that
Ekosiisen
the
on
EC
Asempa
is a
FM
state.
94.7.
It has been argued that the EC is not a state and not a government institution. Its independence and neutrality is critical to consolidating Ghana's democracy. Let me re-echo here. Or say its independence and neutrality is critical to consolidating Ghana's democracy. And this is what reporter Kabila now come home. Now the mocho yeni said the neutrality of EC, the independent ne kwan obefa so aye no, ebe consolidate democracy against yenya besi nena. Ne. And ne. Ye politician, full-time politician. So no kwa ye adwuma wo electoral commission. Wona wo ka report we na mo conduct ya, wo ka neutrality ho asem no. You are telling me today say, eno de wontimi nka ne sa na, obi na wotumi so appoint. Hey,
Obi.
Hey.
This is where I expect
But
you to
say he shares in the concern. Say guy in here. You also Eric.
Kabila, let me go by your own report. Kabila,
let's be fair to us. David, Eric KJ, relax. Let's all be fair to us.
What are you doing to me?
The Okai say on the fact say guy no a known politician no, he shares that concern. But Obin Sobeka say, and he brought the other side of the argument. Let's be fair to him. Yes.
And on when I draft a report, the Abba said the neutrality of the commission, Nina Juma for na ye can want some important consolidated the base of our democracy. No can omo draft a report no. But today, the same person ne kasaha. The other kind was say, a found me yajene. A famba consono. On answer yajene so be the to me so power.
Yeah, but that's his opinion.
And no make a just send a report no mo conduct or mo draft ya no can who be no jinsem no match on it.
Yeah, but wait a minute.
Is the guy neutral? No, is the guy neutral? Maybe is the guy neutral?
But this
No,
report, Eric,
honorable. Yes, I binding. I know, say you're binding. But incident, Dr. Kodjal Farijan was city. Emma political parties. Or was city. Emma civil society of organizations. And nothing or constitute this committee report and out.
Very well.
So what I am saying is, the Kabila Kano, he's not being objective enough.
Eric,
he's not being objective. Obi, I don't know what I'm saying. Make us say where Bama.
Let's say where we are.
I'm a saying.
I didn't be on our work.
So can I I'm a go on.
Hey, Fabio.
You see, be your mammy. Wow, so I'm a baby or can I'm Naomi.
Question back when Bessie.
No, you see, I'm a farmer from her. Make us will be.
Oh, God.
Yes, all your phone, son. Now, show you. Or mine near Chichido. Kwame Nkrumah Jefa hu di ma so tiso President Kufuor be ye ne de ene uhul man ya wa emre Rollins ebe gi ni din wo Ghana da crop ene yin ekogya ne kwan ni si no Professor Mills oti office na yare ka ne to ho Ura Mahama bedi 4 years Ghana former ne kotena fi enti uba su ne sa utwade ato ho no enchirima de be kai for life. And another is a type of president yenya na or mess up your democracy in kakran. And where we are going, this is the time. Sinipa be finish ya kan okrache no. Say ye Ghana obeto so obedi so. So leave us that peaceful Ghana. That is the Ghana we want.
Eric, thank you.
Yes,
honorable.
I will still stand by KGT to bottom principle. Obia otwa nipa mene. So da ho do I don't say.
Ayinanda ayidanda
osuro so betwa de mere
odayeya
osuro so betwa de mere na mibisa Eric say NDC for do you still have problem with the letter commission? And from his post channel yes me kasa mibisa o se be kasa na kasa nyina Philip Eko nyina no the EC to pretend on all your activities for you. Mulechi za muye nyina no.
Internal elections.
Internal elections nyina no. Me see Say who can say the channel to every man in Yano. Menyawanga Mevan in Yashi.
Say MPP.
Kaunutum.
Eric,
Who can say my heading?
Manenkasa.
Kaunutum, Thony and Otay.
Okay.
What does he? Mo Kasa editor Aduquena, Moody Dinina, the Frafedina, a Cobenino. On Casada, Maminin Casada. She has never spoken. Or call Parliament crown on now. Who was that? Was it my own brother? Tamale Central.
Mutala Mohammed.
And I speak of me, TSS speaker catches on trans on Jackson. Or the DB Grana, the way she was even describing here. And Undanching. You are still using the Electoral Commission to conduct your internal elections. My constituency, my region, my national, and then your mama. Or Quapro, or Namo, or about 15 Land Cruisers, Eddie Namkrum. Or Serrano Mono attack Akufado. 15 Land Cruisers were buff when the gum as through the Ombekanu in the convoy, Yedio Muchina, Yediako. So clearly, Makacheric, the way you are attacking the president Akufado is not helping you. Boniman Akufado, what has it done to destroy democracy? The constitutional provisions say membership no obidwuma no ediko ne ya also replace it. So we should not dia why no etumra go. You are a lawyer, young lawyer coming up. That is why you must go and test the law. Now we call court, now we call no come wasema, now wasema you be the amount. So I don't get the basis of all these things. As if nipa na ye tunu say ongo ye dwuma no onye ganani. God. Makachira will say atokuga sukaye. Elections are won at the polling station. Say the money brinu sada yesu ye ni abreya ye prepare ye hu. Okay. But we are not going to rig any election at the polling station. Ye be ye jumading, and if you think that because of the economic challenges it's going to give you an edge, that's a big joke. Your mama you beating it twice. You be say beating the biom. And jenye de na mo ye no, the kejete atutubutom character na mo ye no. It's not what we're looking at. So clearly, let us focus on what we think is best. Akufo-Addo has never destroyed any democracy. Obi ana watu nu when you come fighting democracy, what to nu dey go. O head say no. O head say democracy. E dey na why ya all this democracy. E dey na why. And the most na we e din bia na wo frɛ no, de bia na wo frɛ no, ade na wo yesa. Me say the wudi obuoma jomama no, fama Akufo-Addo sa. The way you respect your mama, give that same respect to Akufo-Addo. Because we fear, upe. Nimpopo won't be power. But the politics are here for. Obia sorry, na ye dinner them. Now one Ghana ni Ghana ha politics ya ye. One yen dinner them Akufo-Addo in this country.
Nimpopo na me pepa ho aye den.
One yen dinner them Akufo-Addo in this country. Who the most vilified? Oh, Eric, stop it. The language. When you were talking, I was quiet. I was mute. So please, and I'm saying that yes. So Bushemwa, ni Mpopo going to be power. That's why. What does it mean? No, please.
Eric,
Missy, because I respect him as a former president. As a sitting president, why can't I would friend elder? Please, Messi, Mama, former president, Yediboni de Mano. And he said, "Ne, ubu mama na ubu Akufo-Addo. Obia show. Obia a show." Okay. So continue and live the life that you are leading.
Honorable, but also I know when you are you don't gag people with high emotional way. He has views to express. You might not agree with him.
At the names he's calling the president. I expect you to repeat
him. When you say or call a president names, what do you mean? What names do they call the president? If he says the president is messing up the democracy, that is not an insult. But Okasa president is messing up our democracy, is that an insult? No, they are Honorable Nyabotre. He and that attempt to also
and run through all the NDC opportunities, all of them.
Honorable
from Samit Feet to every
attempt,
all of them.
The attempt to also say will be president attempt. That is not fair. We're any president attempt. His criticism might be harsh.
What is this?
I don't think he insulted.
You must tell the NDC the way they
Honorable Nachi. Montomobo. Ekosiisen is the higher sempa 94.7 FM. Honorable Nachi Nyabotre. We say Obi Agrifin Rebecca Kabuki Ajalo and Hajia SA and Sadatu Maida. Yeah. Are non-executive members who have retired about 2 years ago. The non-executive members retire at 60.
That's right. Thank you.
And apparently they've retired over 2 years ago and the positions were vacant. And I fail now.
2 years ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago. 2 years ago, yeah. And this is from a source at the Electoral Commission that the way Apremi. Meba Kabila Mepacho Meba. We say Obi, my brother Eric Ej should stop throwing tantrums and teaches people how to collate election results, because elections are won at the polling station. Even if Mrs. Mahama is appointed EC commissioner, MPP will still win in 2024. Brian Boabin Samuel and Odiwe are praying. We say Obi, with all due respect to Honorable Titus, his response to the huge allegations raised on such a big platform by my friend Eric Ej, I say ne friend ne S-Poly marketing class. Now ko S-Poly. We are marketing oh. Hey, and what brimu. That's it. Please, this level of communication won't help the NPP and the neutrality of the EC's and the EC's credibility. Clearly, he's goofed this evening. Menaswese Obi. All I can say is hypocrisy and dishonesty. I'm disappointed in those supporting disappointment. Obi, like how appointing a party communicator to the EC, that's not right. Enam uraba and on the way aba enam uraba. Okay, this one says, Obi, good evening. Sometimes on Tuesdays when I listen to this Saul Paul, when I listen to Kabila, I marvel. Is this same Kabila of semi-sport parliament under the NDC government during 2013 to 2016 administration? Kabila was semi-sport parliament to be. Semi-sport parliament. A sport to be an amokotna. Okay. Well, it is a good change. But tell my senior he should tarry a while. Maybe in future under the next JDM administration, we shall observe his submissions on Asempa FM's Ekosiisen show. And just maybe we shall toe his line. Eugene Eshen Elliott, your constituency secretary, ma NDC. Clotte. Call it and I call it clotty, whatever you want. I say on the way about this one says Obi. I'm surprised that Honorable Titus wants to defend the indefensible. Surprisingly, we see nothing wrong with such appointment. Earlier on, I heard the news on the polls on Joy News. I felt it a normal appointment, but to appoint a former TESCON patron to the EC, Obi, it's below the belt. It's like you asking Eric Ten Hag to officiate a match between Man U and Manchester City. Eric Ten Hag, will be biased towards Manchester United. Remember, power is transient. Akatamanso, Goldland, Madugu, Ewotema. Goldland, Madugu, Ewotema. And all the way are praying. Let me see, and then I do wrapping up 2 minutes each. Now, Obi, I don't agree with my German brother Eric. The president has the power to appoint whoever he wants to the EC. That is a flaw in our system. I think the constitution should be amended to allow for parliamentary approval for positions like the EC, so as to remove the suspicion Eric is currently talking about. We always have the party out of power complain about the EC since 1992. Having a bipartisan way of selecting the commissioners will help reduce the lack of trust in the EC by the opposition. K. Obeng, Philadelphia, US of A. Hi, Obi. Are you saying a young man calling the president a tyrant is normal? Have you, as a journalist, verified Eric Ej's allegation concerning the man's party affiliation in this day of social media manipulation of pictures? Junior, Tantra Hills. Kabila, the NDC should give us an alternative campaign message and stop attacking the EC, because nothing will save them from defeat in 2024. Greetings to Honorable KBA, the incoming MP for Asante Achem North, or Hineba Kojopoku or Ashali Boche. Obi, good evening. Okay. I don't normally like to give my view on this partisan politics, but the current administration seems to be setting some precedents that will hurt us in the future. We need to know this. The internet never forget. Francis and Ediwe Apa. Kabila, what do you want to say in 2 minutes?
Obi, 2015, Dr. Farijan, all called retirement.
Yes.
The exercise of Article 70 in appointment of the Oberi place, Ebeye Hu Wukruma, or Maimua. My name say Obi, now OOA, now follow our time now. My name Babiana Rekajiwo. Okay. Said no okay me position on this matter. Somewhere questioning class say, as I say, Council of State now a year in consultation, no, or initiative. It went to the Supreme Court. Check Richard Sky. The Supreme Court rejected his appeal or his application. That time, my position was that His Excellency John Dramani Mahama erred not in appointing Charlotte Osei. Now what he? How are you? We're talking about consistency here, Obi. What can Sam say? Appointing somebody a who feels or a known party person, no, are problematic. Me say I share in that view, and that is why I made reference to this. Say, you can say the president in exercising this power, no. This one we're giving it for the Electoral Commission, but the appointing authority, a president, and president may show so when the presidency hard copy. Say on your broad consultation. Now Council of State no so advising now almost on your broad consultation. I have not departed from that. Neutrality of the Electoral Commission mindi party na nya bia no enne ya me ne wo kasei dia na Electoral Commission we ya ye I undermining neutrality states that as a fact. Isi na ye we e chese onye neutral. Wait, papa no also all the saying the
new
obi ayesi ya afeya na eso ni minyiri so ma ye first commission meetings kwa. Then one more year, Emma or not neutral. And who you so sad we say, Obi. And I'm saying this again, I'm repeating assembly midi kaka.
Politics.
Transiency of power is very much known to me. I'm mindful, say, midi bonfen, and you be din, and I demand me. I can die today. And I'm mindful of how I will be remembered. And ya wo sebi. Or perception, or view, subjective of me, and a determine the objective assessment of who and what I have done in Ghana's public space. My simple point is say, ya gain say mampani, watu anamobia enye yede, enye yefa. Mrakwanso ebit me afa arrest sadia ni amfa. Didn't I say so? When His Excellency expressed a view say Obesi National Cathedral. Or draw Parliament cry and so yeah. I went to the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court disagreed with me. You are sitting here saying what? Obi, the burden of democracy is fidelity to the law. Me no me kaya debiacho 1956. The first speaker of Ghana's parliament at that time Gold Coast Parliament Legislative Assembly. Yefrano Right Honorable Quest, Emmanuel Quest, or Kansembi. The first time you nominating Nipa Mienu, ama ye two almost waba for speakership. Or really, no, Tiasamo Kaye. I'm quoting him. My principal concern will be the interest of the minority, who will, however, not be encouraged to impose their will on that of the majority. I'm taking it again. My principal concern will be the interest of the minority, who will, however, not be encouraged to impose their will on that of the majority. Democracy now, you say, a majority rule. You think, sir, me a minority, the majority no bakano. As I say, chinchache, make us a minority no, and then I am fa. Dabi. Democracy, say. me ne wonya adwene but de dodo no be ka akọ no e ho ne yenko gina ochina se meet me canvas ideas emma majority view eba me side that's it.
Okay,
we must learn to do minority politics. For some of us yemu binu a nyankopon eyema ye ba as minorities to be born as a lone boy among 4 girls. We understand what it means to be in minority. It is not all the time that the majority is right, but we must accept to live with majority decisions in a democracy.
Eric J, 2 minutes.
Omar Kabila 7 minutes.
Onkasa 7 minutes.
Oman
Eric,
7.
you have 2 minutes.
Obi, you see, mene onene sa. Eya nye sa.
Eric J,
two person just a T480 no. Omo 7 minutes.
Bro.
That me no ina ne fifi but when you 7, me ya 7.
What time me?
Eric J, me man is 7 minutes. My minute.
Obi don't do this. Eya we na ka ho, na ka topic no. You see some na ka. E bia wan hwe. Obi. Me ba ye no nye sensem akabila kan ye nyina ena na me kan wasem mene no te share Tuesdays obi etoda. Let me say this to you, facts. Political communicators on etoda na ye ko air ye nya topic but yetimi hu topics ebeba etoda na ye ne panel bi ko hia unya hu set na onim nsem obi abeka ena omo tie ye no so omo ani tie da bia Inti di otie da bia no obi nya nkasa yempo nim di obeka. Inti ye ba ye fan tu etinu sa say we are not repository of knowledge. What am I say? Omo amutifie na omutie ye no bi munim di che ye kra but akwanya ne yenya. What is the menu penny Kabila ka say? Yes. Say na me cite report no. What the me can say? But ye ma me Charlotte no ye nipa ba ko o techri pa me kai de o kan nyina. Obi,
I was defending the
position. You defended send appointment and you're wrong.
Yes.
And indeed it wasn't wrong. Obi, meba ye me raise ye no. O ye den kra the compare Charlotte appointment. I am talking of a politician. Ye didn't call electoral commission so on ye juma. A politician.
Do you remember what some people said about Charlotte when she was mentioned?
Obi, I am talking of a politician.
And I'm saying, but what
ye didn't call electoral commission. Yeah, me ma betna ha. Ma provide the evidence with it. Some many national panels who say aye radio discussion MPP NDC. Na me tie the dance here ba. You are telling me say me tie the here say amam for keka Charlotte. Na Jesus cry and say anything. Jesus. Muhammad yan say anything. Ya no ne ka. Ye can reality na happen and na wrong. So your own report na me kan kire wo no. The neutrality aspect is broken now. Talking of consolidating our democracy, no, the presidency or the president is now creating mess. Or creating mess, am I
wrong according to who? By which?
What am I saying? Because
wrong now, what can?
Honorable titles to say.
What's it wrong? No?
About one day, you're turning to police station. About one day, you're turning to police station.
Tell me.
Now you're to abani we are on your BBA.
Wrong.
Election is a process and an event. Electoral Commission, young man met to a babyano. A young quaphobia more hem of affairs. And the team near my digu ho. A man about form was wrong. Honorable.
Wrong then.
You see,
morally and legally. Legally, morally.
Me say, according to your own report, I the buyer, econ neutrality was about the commission.
Yes.
Ne kwan be first to consolidate the base of our democracy no. Utimu say we fata. That is what I'm saying.
What say wrong?
What am I saying? Kabila, I was so quiet for you. I was so quiet for you.
James.
I was so quiet for you.
Nonsona ma
neutrality interpretation. Omu wi ana wa chema.
Nonsona bo mo fa na no say. Eric fa wa say.
Me say. Mini titles. Say abrantie no kra ya pa no. Polling station ya weni aba. Obi nipa e wosoro ne tintim mra ye de ye election no ho adwuma polling station. No one tintim. You told last election year, yeah, mammy James and Sessan results no several times, no. Police station and yes, figures, no. And these people, politicians are going there now, and we are talking of the future of our democracy. You are telling me sir, what the president is doing, no. Mekoka say the all any tyranny, insult. Wow. Even Mbutu Seku, Idi Amin. All state institutions. Obi, Bremo, mistake be me bo ura ni di no Dr. Simon Ametepeno.
NCC deputy,
deputy, good.
No, your constituency vice chairman, MPP, prior so constituency. Okay. So now, if those institutions need, I said the politicians, the future of our democracy.
Honorable Title Patrol, final.
Kakra Mekadia Sosuni say, if the NDC have a problem, they should go to court and go and apply go and test the law. Omompene Kufado is working to the dictates of the constitution. And the topics I wouldn't mind any. Oh, who can say now?
The microphones are live. The Moki can microphones. You are on air. James, Eric, point well.
I am here representing my party.
Eric, you can have that argument. No,
so tell him, see, piano and catch up. But to be honest,
very well.
He's a brother.
Very well.
Me, yes.
And that's how you
yeah, brother. My brother can't I'll say
press conference.
That's what you're doing. But what you're doing, you think I should use that?
Politics not quite seriously.
Gentlemen. James, only Eric. No. The show has not ended.
Oh, but what did you do? I wasn't attacking you, and I'm saying the objective don't be a coward. Because you're a coward.
Hello, everybody right there. This is a brand new song from Esther Smith.